Welcome back everybody for this new video of TechExpress. Today we wanted to talk about the Google DeepMind VEO 3 and we want to talk about the new SeeDance AI stuff. So the world of AI video is exploding and two giants are leading the charts because there is the Google VEO 3 and on the other hand there's the ByteDance SeeDance 1 Pro. So these aren't just parlor tricks, they are redefining video creation. Today we're putting them down and see which one fits for you the best, right? So first of all, the core capability. Now, both VEO and the SeeDance XL are generating video from text prompts, your type they create. They can also both take an image and animate it, turning a still photo into a dynamic photo. So this is a huge for consistency if you're trying to animate specific characters or objects. Now, the quality in both is incredibly high, pushing towards photorealism, where are past the melting effects of early AI videos. If you ask me, I believe that SeeDance is trying to do its best to generate more and more stuff, right? So we can of course choose between the different styles of AI generation video if you are, for example, into the SeeDance. Now, the audio advantage. This is the biggest differentiator right now because Google VEO has native audio generation and it sounds really well. So the capabilities are now really well here into the VEO, and you describe the sound and VEO 3 tries to create it, often with surprisingly natural visuals and good lip syncing for dialogue. Right? So SeeDance on the other hand currently does not have this native audio generation, so you need to add this sound design, music and voice overs in a separate video editing program. So this isn't necessarily a deal break because especially if you're existing audio assets, but it's an extra step that you might want to consider into VEO and SeeDance. Now on the other hand, there's a visual fidelity and motion consistency. Now when it comes to pure visual quality and how subjects move constantly, both are top tier, but this is a subtle difference. Now SeeDance Pro version is often lauded for its exceptional spatial, temporally fluidity and structural stability. So this means characters and objects tend to maintain their form and move very realistically without melting or distortion in mid-clip. Now it's renowned for its robust handling of physics and consistent subject representation across the movements. Meanwhile, into the VEO 3 often boost impressive physics-based realism and handle complex scenarios with water and fabric movement very well. Right, something else that you can do into, for example, VEO 3 is that what you can actually do is to focus into something really awesome, which is melting, or let's say for example using one image and using another image to melt them into just one current scene. And you can use both images to appear into one specific video, and it's going to be doing a really great work. They have now the benchmark, which is compression output with humans, and you can try this out with Gemini, with Flow. There's the Google Beats, there's the Vertex Studio, and there's the Google AI Studio. And the video length that I can tell you is that both models generate really short clips in a single go elements. So VEO generally produces up to 8 seconds, I believe. And SeeDance can generate up to 10 seconds and is specifically highlighted for its native multi-shot narrative capabilities. Right, so this means it's designed to create sequences with seamless transition between wide, medium, and close-up stuff. So for longer narratives, you'll still need to string multiple generated clips together in a video editor for both. Right now, speaking about the prices of VEO and SeeDance, I can tell you that SeeDance is part of the ByteDance offering Byte Plus, and accessing all of this costs $19. There's an ultra plan. There's pricing often based on tokens used in the prompt, so it can make cost estimation slightly more valuable depending on the prompt complexity. And there's the user experiences and control. But first of all, I can talk about the Google VEO 3 prices. Basically, the Google VEO prices. This one is integrated with the Google ecosystem, primarily accessible with Google Gemini. So if you pay for the Google Gemini Pro or the Ultra plan, uses through Google Cloud versus AI platform, so this is make it more easier to use when you're just getting started. You can click here into the upper side, it says the Pro version, and you can check out and manage your custom brand element. And basically that would be something that is really experienced in control, talking about that, particularly within the Gemini interface offer feel very intuitive, but leveraging Google's strange and accessible AI tools, its native audio makes it an all-in-one solution for basic video creation. So, native integrated audio generation is crucial for your workflow, and if you want a more streamlined all-in-one experience within the Google AI ecosystem, so Google VEO 3 is fantastic for quick and immersive content with sounds. On the other hand, the SeeDance, absolutely visual fidelity, it does look really well, and what I can tell you is that it has an advanced multi-shot narrative control, and they are your top priorities and you're comfortable adding audio and post-production. Well, this is a really well visual powerhouse. So with this being said, guys, hopefully this was a very useful information for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can let us know in the comments below what you think about both of them, which would you be willing to try, and which would be willing to be working on into the future. So thank you once again for watching the video, guys. Hopefully we can all see you next time.